Okay, what's up?
Happy Tuesday.
I know, right? Super cool.
Yeah,
Uh, Definitely want to send some shout outs.
yeah, definitely. Let's do it.
Uh, Thank you to my brother. You
Mm-hmm.
made us these shirts. Thank you to Vindicate for the logo, and to my brother for sending these out. It's really cool. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
You had us you had us in people's DMs though, trying to figure out who sent us shit. So that was
I
cool.
was like, who knows where we live?
Yeah. And then thank you to whoever we got. We got a Yankees hat for my kid.
Are you really
Um,
saying thank you? Or
yeah,
do you
I
want to tell them how you really feel about
it was no, it was
it?
really cool. It was funny because my uncle found it, and my uncle was like, who would send a Yankees hat? Like that's sacrilege. And I was like, I know, I would never order one. Colleen
Yeah.
would not order one, like whatever. And then we just
I
realized,
mean, I did buy him a Yankee shirt, so
yeah,
it would be possible, but I would have told you, yeah, Kenneth, someone sent baby G, a Yankees hat,
yeah, it was cool.
and we're trying to figure out who it is. It was not her brother this
It
time.
was not my brother.
So
Hey Olivia, what's
let's
up?
live.
Yeah, I have no idea who it was, but whoever it was, thank you. It was
Yeah.
really cool. He loves it. He wore it all afternoon today when he got home from school, so that was very cool. The Yankees are a dynasty. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, it was very cool for him. He was super excited.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks whoever sent the Yankees hat. Appreciate it.
Yep. He's been wearing it around the house all day. I'm sure he'll wear it to school and be very happy about
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah. Yeah, what else? It was super fun week. We got to host the Sevon show. That's always
yeah, thank you guys for being in there supporting
yeah,
us.
appreciate you.
I feel like it was a really good conversation, and I feel like, and you and I were talking about this, babe, like we get more comfortable each time, and I feel like, I think you said it, that you felt like that was the most us on Sevon's show.
I think we've had some, but I mean that was the most chill that I've ever been. It
Yeah.
was cool. It was just like talking to friends
Yeah.
and hanging out and that really see
Thanks. Or hi Papa Birch. Papa
oh,
Birch.
good evening, Papa Birch.
Hello, Papa Birch.
Um it was a great show except for Pat. I didn't realize anything was happening in the comments until way later. I think I was explaining this to Judy the other day. Like I really didn't. I was just answering his questions. I thought it was a good faith conversation. But
Yeah.
if there was something else going on in the comments, I don't think I realized it. I I don't remember. I think I didn't read all of them. I just the ones that I pulled up were the ones that I read, and
Yeah.
so I thought it was a good faith conversation.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the only things I saw were him and Kenneth were going back and forth and whatever, and um,
Me and
but
oh, you and him had beef? Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I always try to talk to him in a good like, hey, we're just having a conversation. I always try to talk to him in a good way and just keep it moving from there.
yeah.
So maybe I pulled up stuff where he was talking to Kenneth and not me, but
No, I don't think so. I think that eh, I think for us, um, you know, having a conversation with Pat is not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, kind of like Kenneth was saying, like it's Pat. You know what I mean? So he's gonna have his opinions, he's gonna have his beliefs, but I think that we handled it and just answered it as truthfully
I'm
as we
really
believe,
sad.
you know?
And shoot, I would have loved to have asked him. I would have loved to have asked him
I
this.
did say 7:30. You're not late. You're not late. We just got everybody set up a little bit faster than we thought. So, but you're here now, which is all that matters. So, what's up, girl?
I wished.
Hi, Jetty.
Hey, Jet. I wished that I would have asked him kind of. I don't know. I felt like his view on how people view gay people, how people view black people, how people. it really feels like he thinks that everybody doesn't like us, and I really wished I would have asked him what he's gone through or what people have told him to make him think that. Like, that whole that whole thing that he put up that, like, Jews hate us, black people hate us, like, white people hate us, like, all this stuff. Shit, I don't wanna walk around thinking like that. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't. I don't wanna think that what'd he say, 10%? I don't wanna think that every 10th person I meet is judging me based on something other than, like, the person that I present, like, the character that I
Yeah.
present.
Mhm.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have asked him something like that, but, uh, w I don't know. Um, it was crazy. It was fun. It was a good time, and again, guys, thank you all for being in there. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It's always a good time on Sevon's show. We always try to do the best that we can.
Yeah, for sure. And I also just think that there is truth in that there are some areas where it is more like in your face. Where, you know what I'm saying? I also think that social media is very much in your face. If you I mean, we talk about this all the time. Your algorithm, you watch one thing and all of a sudden your algorithm is literally the
Yep.
same thing. It's an echo chamber. So if you're only hearing that, yeah, you're gonna feel that way. And that's also why I have to put my phone down. And that's why I like ask you if you find a funny reel, please send it to me so I can change my algorithm. Because if you're just looking at the same thing over and over and over and over again, it is very difficult to see the world someplace else. I don't believe that he is I believe that there is truth to that because we talk about that not everybody's going to like you.
Yeah.
But I also like I'm like you, I don't wanna spend my day worried that every 10th person or every person that I come in contact with doesn't like me because of the way that I look or doesn't like me because I am married to you,
That's
you
why
know? So
I thought it was cool that we had that on Sunday, right? And then there was the Joe Ellis called in to Sevon's podcast, what, yesterday or the day before? I forget. I don't know. I'm catching up on everything. But a lot of the things that Joe Ellis said, like, I've experienced,
oh,
and
I haven't had a chance to
I'm
listen to
not
that
even
yet, but
trans. Like, I'm not trans, and I've experienced a lot of things that Joe Ellis was talking about. And
mhm.
it was it was definitely very cool, and I was excited to see that, you know, you can have all these different types of conversations with these uh, I don't know, I heard the term and now I can't stop saying it, but these good faith conversations where it's like, I don't dislike you, dude. I maybe even this one, Kenneth. This is just my opinion, but I think Pat thinks in black and white about some things and can't get past some biases. Yeah, and I think that's the he can't get past some biases thing. That's just your opinion. I think that holds true to a lot of people, and it's, you know, it sucks. Like, it I I don't think that the world sees us in this weird, crazy way. Not the whole world. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, fine, some people, but I don't think the whole world holds us like the way that he was trying to explain it. And at least I hope not.
Can have a snack.
Yeah, later, babe.
Yeah, not right now. You can go have a snack and go sit down, okay?
Um,
Yes.
but it was kinda just this weekend was kind of very cool because it was like, Alex Smith went on Kill Taylor, then
Mhm.
it was like our podcast, and we had a great conversation on the podcast on Savon's channel, and then, Joe Ellis came on the next day too, and that was really cool. Um, I thought that was a lot of good conversations. Kate Champion, do you know what I see you as? A human. Yeah, like,
Can we get that on a t-shirt somewhere? Can
I just wanna walk
we?
around like that. I really don't wanna walk around thinking that, you know,
Yeah.
uh, and
Mhm.
it's a lot of things, and if I can be completely blunt and honest, like, it's even just there's colorism, there's a whole bunch of crap that if you fall into that rabbit hole and you watch all that stuff, it'll drive you crazy. Like, I was listening to, I think, Ryan Clark, um, big sports guy, um, and he was saying too, like, there are certain things, if he doesn't stand up for these certain things, like, people will say, "Hey, you're not stepping up as a black man."
Yeah.
And it's like, what if it has so everybody's like, "Don't be mad." Well, I'm probably whatever. Don't be mad, like, don't call black women angry black women, or don't like, black women love their kids, love their husbands, love that's just women. Women will do anything for their children. Women will do everything for the spouse that they love. Like, that's just women. It doesn't have to be categorized.
Yeah, everything is a
That's
category.
just what women do.
Mhm.
They have kids and they love them and they will stand up for them in any situation, even if it's ridiculous, because that's your kid.
Listen, talk about
You know
a
what I mean?
wrath that of a mother, like, when you become a mom, I always said that my voice got loud when we got G, my voice got firm when,
Yeah, he always needs a snack.
um,
That's
like, I don't back down when it comes to my kid,
yeah.
and it's not always received there, but I
It's
don't give
just
a
it's
shit.
just so much they just wanna throw us in, like, categories
I
and
just feel like it's the division. I just feel like that everybody wants, that separation. And I feel like the people that are saying they want everybody to be able to sit at the same table are the ones that are
like, you can't
like
sit
like
at the
you can't
table.
sit at the
Yeah, fire
table,
yeah, that's
and I don't want to sit at a table that I'm not invited to sit at. And
yeah,
I think that you get to that point where we grow up wanting to be invited to every single table. We want to be liked by everybody. We want to be validated by everybody. We want to be welcomed by everybody, but that's just not how it is. It's just not how it is. We don't have the same interests. We don't like the same food. We don't like the same music. We don't vibe the same. People like to go out. People like to
yeah,
stay home. People like to go see movies. People don't like introverts, social people. I mean, there's so many different factors as to why people don't mesh together. But we spend our life wanting to be welcome to every table. I don't want to be welcomed. I don't want to I don't want to try to be at a table that I'm not welcome at. And I'm not
yeah.
going to beg you to be welcomed at that table. But that takes time. That takes a long time. I just got to that point where you see it. You see it. This facade of like, "Oh, we're family. Oh, we're this," because we might hang in the same circle for specific areas, whether it's sports, whether it's gyms, whether it's this, whether it's that. But you see, like, I'm not welcome at the table. I am not intended to be at that table. That's fine. I don't think that you're a shitty person for that. I'm just not going to spend all my energy trying to get you to invite me to the table that you obviously don't want me at.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But I'm still just going to be a nice person. So,
We try.
mhm.
Um, Papa Birch, what's up with your arm, Colleen?
I got a new tattoo.
Let's see the new ink.
Well, it's still wrapped.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, there you
So
go.
this part down here is gonna be blue. I just couldn't down here.
You couldn't sit for the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, so this part down here is gonna be blue. This is purple and pink, and then there's a little bit of yellow over here.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
fire.
Jeffrey wants to see.
Absolutely fire.
It was very painful. It
The inside,
was
I told you the inside of your arm was gonna suck.
but the outline was not that bad. Even it's so weird looking. I'm not gonna look at the computer because it's making me backwards. Especially even up here when he was outlining all of this up here, it wasn't that bad. But the color when he started to do all of the watercolor that he was doing, that shit was so painful. So I'm gonna go back in a couple months once this is healed and finish that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that was cool.
spoiled myself with a new tattoo. So
I had a crazy so while you were getting your tattoo, right, I had to go pick up little G from the point.
yeah.
which he goes to every Tuesday.
Oh, and you have not told me this, so I'm
I have not told you this.
okay.
Numbing cream?
Nah,
No.
girl.
Nah.
Nah, no
No.
numbing
I
cream.
don't know what's in that. That's
No
weird.
numbing cream.
Um,
Take
so
the pain.
and the point is a really like that's where he goes. It's all kids on the spectrum. He goes, hangs out there after school. And it's really cool. Everything in there is just sensory. And the teachers are great, and he has a great time. His friends are in there. So I go to pick him up, right? And it's cool. And I walk in there, and then let me preface this by saying that uh, one of the ladies is a teacher in his school. She's super cool. She's I don't know, she's probably my age or a little older. And then there's another girl that's like a lesbian like
She's
me. She's got the
she's older.
curly. She's got my hair, but it's just curly and red.
Mhm.
So it's super cool. Like so, but she's sitting at the front desk, and I walk in and like, "Hey, my mom's here. I'm going, blah, blah, whatever, whatever." And the G comes over to me and he starts getting ready. He's putting his coat on, he's getting his backpack, and this other little kid that's in there too, which is a kid that I haven't seen before. Um,
Oh, okay.
he told me his name. G told me his name. I'm not gonna say his name, but cute little kid. I don't know him. I don't recognize him as one of his like normal friends.
Yeah.
Um, and he looks at me, he's like, "Wait, I'm confused." And I was like, "Hey, Dance, what's up? You came for the fun story." So he's like, "Wait, I'm confused." And I was like, "Okay, bud, what's up? What are you confused about?" He's like, "Garrett's mom has red hair." And I was like, "Yes, yes, she does." And he's like, if Garrett's mom has red hair, how are you his mom?" And Garrett goes, "Oh, that's just my other mommy." And I was like, "You right, bud.
Mm.
You right." Like, and he's like, "But no, I'm still confused. Are you like his grandma?" I was like,
Damn.
"How old do I
Damn.
look right?" That was like when they said that, like, when I realized Rambler could be my kid the other day. I was like, "Oh, and he's like, "You look 68."
Wow.
I was like, "Ouch."
Ouch.
I was like, "But okay, it was cute. It was funny, right?" Like, little kid,
Yeah.
"Hey, Sarah, what's up?" Um, and, so I'm like, I'm all good with it. We're having fun. But then he turns around, he's like, "I'm still confused. I have a question." And I loved, and what's her name? I'm sorry, with the red hair. She's
Megan.
Megan.
Mhm.
I loved how she handled it because I was about to say the same exact thing to him,
Mhm.
and she handled it so well. She was like, "Hey, but if you have questions, your mom's gonna be here in a little bit to pick you up. You can ask your mom
Mhm.
all the questions that you want,
Mhm.
and
Like, it's
it's
cool.
cool."
It's cool, yeah.
And
Mhm.
like, she had to redirect him, right?
Yep.
Like, to go back to playing and doing whatever, but that's what you want. Like,
That's what we ask. That's literally what we
yeah,
ask.
and it was aw and I was just like, "Yep," and he little G didn't bat an eye.
No.
He was just like, "That's my other mommy,"
Mhm.
and I was like, "Yep, it is."
Mhm.
Yeah, kid had no filter. Girl, he tore me up. It was funny. I was fine. It was okay, but he tore
Kids
me
never have
up.
filters.
Girl, it
Kids have
was amazing.
never have filters. They just
And the way
say
that
it
he
like
was
it
just
is.
looking up at me and, like, asking me these questions like he was just, 40 years old too, and he could ask me these fucking like, it was awesome, dude. It was so cool. It was funny
Yeah.
as hell.
But that's the way that we want
That's the way that yeah.
adults to answer the question. When it starts to get to the next layer and the next layer and the next layer, it's time to just, you know what, bud? Like, this
And
is a
and his
conversation.
mom can explain it any way she wants to.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your kid, not my
Yes.
kid,
Yep.
your kid. She
Yep.
can explain it to him any way she wants to explain it to him.
Yep.
If she ever came up and was like, "Hey, like, we need more of kind of an explanation," but I would absolutely always talk, but
To the adult.
yeah,
You would talk to
to the
the
adult.
adult. And I've said this before. I have a very dear friend, and I don't even cross that line.
Nah,
When
it was cool.
when her kids had conversations about me and you, I was like, that's a conversation you need to have with your parents. I would never, and I'm very close to that family, and I know she trusts me that I wouldn't say anything inappropriate to her kids, but those are her
Yeah,
kids.
she can explain them. Yep.
Those are her
Nope.
kids, and she can explain to her kids the way that she feels fit to explain
Yeah, it was
the
cool.
world
It was
to her
wild.
kids.
I was like, "Oh, yeah." Kids having what was that show where it's like, you never know what this kid's gonna say or something like that? Like, it
Kids
was
say the
the
darndest
darndest things.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that it was fire.
Yep.
He was so good. He was
Yep.
such a cool kid.
Yeah.
Um, did you happen I don't know if you happen to see, but if anybody in the chat happened to see, or if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Lauren Kalil interviews Carrie Pierce,
No, I wanna see it.
and that was one of the coolest interviews. Yeah, kinda 10 out of 10 handling it. Yep.
Yep. Absolutely.
It was amazing.
Absolutely.
If you haven't seen the Lauren Khalil, Carrie Pierce interview on Lauren's channel, it was amazing. Um, Carrie opened up a lot. She talked about um, just her problems with getting pregnant, problems with her cycle, and stuff that I guess like I really want to talk about it with Ali on Thursday. We're gonna have Ali Shiver again on. Hey Craig, what's up, dude? On Thursday, I really want to talk about it with her too. But she talks a lot about how th- they messed up, like the doctors messed her up as a kid because her cycle wasn't regular, and so they put her on birth control and all kinds of stuff to get regular,
Yep.
and I don't know, there was just a discrepancy there for her, and she was like, "Wait, um, no, this isn't helping me." But she talks about a lot how she was just super active as a kid. She had low body fat. She was super lean. She's always been super lean. Um, and I remember writing a report on this when I was a kid, but there is something where when women work out too much, and have too low a body fat that I forget what it was called. That's just something triad, but yeah, it was she went totally in depth and it was crazy. Um,
I have to see that.
yeah, it was really good. She talks about how her and her husband got through it, getting pregnant and all. It was really good. I think it would help. I think it would make sense for a lot of women who are at the top of their game athletically. It's worth watching, and even just as like a mom, for her it wasn't easy either.
Yeah.
It was, you know what I mean? Like when you're trying to get pregnant, you see all these women that are just getting pregnant immediately, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And I think she kind of had that, you know, too. Like, hey, wait a minute. Why am I just seeing babies all over the place?
Yeah,
Um,
because we
yeah,
put
Mitch is cool. Yeah, I've never watched anything with Mitch on it, but the way that she was talking about him, it was very she had the female athlete triad. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Um, he seemed to just be the most supportive husband ever and was totally there for her through the whole thing. Um, so exercise induced. Okay, you went all the way into the medical dictionary. I just remember there was a thing that was like low body fat, high exercise causes like your period menstrual cycle to deteriorate or like you won't get it.
Yeah, but what they don't tell you, and I mean, I was on birth control, but I wasn't on it for very long. One of my
Yeah,
friends.
this was the other thing before you start this, babe,
Yeah.
and use this too. Craig Paisley. Yeah, you're right. I remember her talking about this. Not having a period until much later in life was shocking. She was trying to get her period. And
Yeah,
it
because when and this is information that was shared to me, or has been shared publicly from my friend that was on birth control for a very long time and experienced miscarriages and everything like that. So that's the only reason I feel comfortable sharing this information. What what they don't tell you is that the birth control is going to give you a period, but it's not a real period. It's a synthetic period.
Oh, yeah.
So she went through the same things that Carrie did. I should ask her if she'll come on and talk.
She said that, yeah,
I'll ask
Carrie basically
Christina to come
said
on.
the same thing, Kate, right? Like, I feel like she said the same thing, like, the period wouldn't have gotten
It's
her
not
pregnant anyway.
right. It's because they're not real periods. They're synthetic induced periods. So when she stopped taking birth control, she was like everybody else. Well, I stopped taking birth control. So give it a month, give it a couple months for my body to get rid of everything and whatever, and I should get pregnant. And so, but she didn't have a period, I think, until she kept a chart. Like, don't quote me, but I think it was like 70 days or something like that, that she didn't have a real period.
But Carrie didn't have hers. I feel like, and you guys can correct me, the people who have seen it, but I feel like she never got a regular period
Mm.
in her teenage years.
Yep.
Like, it was
No,
much.
not if you're on birth control.
But that was the thing. I think they tried to give her, no, I think she tried to get birth control to start her period. Like, she didn't have it,
Yeah.
whereas we all got it. Like, I got mine when I was 12.
Mhm.
So, or
Mhm.
13, something like that. And yeah, I think it was in it was her 30s.
Yeah.
And
But
she
my understanding is that even though she was given birth control, it still wasn't an actual real period because it was a period that was induced from the birth control. So it was like a fake period.
but that she wasn't trying, like, what her thing was is like, I'm not trying to do birth control. Like, I just, like, what do I have to do? What do I have to eat? What do I have to, like, all the
Mhm.
natural stuff.
Yep.
I think your friend went through that too. Like, she
Yeah.
just wanted to do everything
I
natural.
should I should
But
ask her to come on and
that's
talk to us.
like, your 30s. I can't, not having a real period until you're like, what does that do to
Gotta change your whole
your hormone
hormones.
level?
Yeah. Gotta change everything.
Like, that's insane to me. It
Mhm.
was a crazy interview. It was great. It was
I'll
awesome.
have to watch it.
Yeah, I recommend it. She was great. Carrie was great. She was so open and honest, and Lauren was so, like, just right there for her. It was cool. It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
Um, oh, gymnastics. Yeah, I can see that. Gymnastics is crazy, dude. But I've said it a couple times. The more I hear about gymnastics, the more I'm like,
Mm.
I mean, at least for girls. Like, I know it's cool to watch, and what they do is amazing athletically, but the more that I see it, the more I'm like, yeah.
Mm.
Um, she was in Craig Paisley, she was in gymnastics, and people normalized not hacking. I don't know what not hacking means, but I'm gonna assume normalize, like, being super fucking skinny and, um, having no body fat whatsoever.
Mhm.
Ugh, what's up, another realm? I'm probably in another realm right now. It's been a minute, dude. Um, oh, hey now. Hey now. Hey
Oh,
now.
not or people normalize not having it.
Not having it. Oh,
Mm.
that's crazy to think about. Did your mother explain it to you?
And period?
Yeah,
No.
mine did. I mean, I thought I was dying, but mine definitely did.
Nope. I learned how to put a tampon in by myself. I learned I learned I chose to teach myself. This is a funny story. I chose to teach myself how to put a tampon in correctly at school
Oh,
in the middle of the
that's not
day.
good. Yeah.
And I kept going. I kept raising my hand to go to the bathroom, and my teacher's like, "You just went." And I'm like, "You don't understand. I need to go." And I chose to,
Oh, no.
yeah, no.
Oh,
It was awful.
that's horrible.
It was awful. I should have just waited and tried to figure it out at home, and I did not. I chose to try it at school, and um, but no, I don't remember having
And the other thing
a
is
period conversation.
I know. I gotta say this for Allie. Like, I really do wanna talk about this with
Yeah,
Allie Shiver so badly.
yeah.
Um, but the other thing that they don't tell you is, like, like, your period in your teens is not the same as the one in your 20s, is not the same as the one in your late 20s, is not the same as the one like, it changes, like,
Our hormones are
it's
whacked.
weird as shit.
Our hormones are whacked. They
Yeah,
just are, and
it's
they are affected by everything and anything, and we just do
it's
our very
crazy.
best to manage
Yeah.
said mood for said day when it makes no fucking sense.
And I'm sorry, all y'all.
So,
Like,
I
we are a hot
mean
mess at times, like, there's
I
no
mean,
doubt to that.
even us sometimes, I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know what's going on, what's happening," and
I know, you'll
but
look at me, you're like, "Hey, just whatever mood I'm in today, just it is what it is.
yeah,
I'll be
fair
better."
warning. Yeah,
Like, yeah.
fair warning. Or I'll say something and you're like,
Uh-huh.
"Okay."
I know what that is,
And then, like, a couple minutes later, like, when you go to work, I'll come see you and I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'm having a day,
and I love you.
and I
I'm
love
like,
you.
"Okay.
I'm just having a day."
Thank God for Betsy." Yeah, for real. No. Oh, no, I love your wife. Your wife's amazing.
We're
Oh,
fun, though.
yeah.
Girls are fun. Girls are
Uh,
great.
wanna bring this up, super excited for her. The, whatchamacallit, the age group workouts came out. Our good friend, her coach is Brennan.
Mhm.
He was on Savon's podcast this morning, which I haven't seen and I have to. Ooh, do you okay, hold on. Question, good question. Do y'all ever synchronize? Oh, that's a funny topic. Hold on. Pull that shit up. Do y'all ever synchronize? We have,
We have.
but if the general if the general question is like, did I ever synchro with my entire basketball team or my entire softball team? No, and it's horrific when half your team like you synchro with like certain
People.
yeah,
Mhm.
and it would suck to be synchronized with like 5 of your teammates, and then there's another 5 that are synchro and another 5 that is oh my god. It just the whole month is just that yo, maybe that's why we're catty as shit and we can't, like, have fun and just be like, "Imma fucking kill you at this workout right now because
Mhm.
whatever," because we take it if you're not synchro, you take it personally. Did I
Yep.
just figure out why we can't have fun?
Yep.
Talking shit?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Well, I would say that for us, when we don't usually like synchro exactly, like we don't usually start and end at the same time, but we usually like overlap ish.
Yeah.
So one of us
Well,
is
yours has always been a short and mine's always been super long.
yeah.
So, I usually get the full 5 to 7 days, and you get, like
But what I was gonna say is that with ours changing, because yours has changed and mine has changed,
yeah,
I feel like that when we do synchronize, that we're both having like the worst fucking symptoms.
and it's chaos. It
And
is
it's
chaos.
chaos.
That's not
Yeah.
a lie.
Yeah. Like I feel like the times that we don't really sync and we're not really like overlapping or whatever, that we
It's better because at least one of us is, like,
almost done and
not
whatever.
on, like, a hormone,
But
like
when we sync up, like
yeah.
it's it's not good. I mean, the baby's fine, but we're not very
Oh,
nice
shoot.
to each
House full of
other.
girls, wife and twin oh,
Oh boy.
yo. 2 to 3 weeks of eggshells when they were all yeah,
Yep.
I get that.
Yep.
Yep. Oh. You too, dude. Yeah.
Mm,
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing we can do about it. I really you wanna say there's something that you can do. There's nothing that you can do about it. It
nope.
just your body just like, I mean
That's another reason that I'm very grateful that we have a son.
I
Can
know.
you imagine if we had a
No.
daughter and the three of us synced
No.
up at the same time?
Nope, because what I'm about to be I got, like, 6 years, I'm about to be premenopause, so that's gonna be
Mm,
amazing while you're, like can you
mm.
imagine having a daughter that's about to start her period, you're, like, chilling in whatever range you're chilling and I'm about to be premenopause, like, that would be fucking awful.
The house would
That would
be
be
on fire.
awful.
The house would be on fucking fire. It would.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it just hurts thinking about it.
Oh, Barry. Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey.
Always good to see you. Uh Megan, I don't know that life anymore. It's the greatest thing ever. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
It's the greatest thing now,
Uh, oh, you don't have yours anymore? Oh, man, I'm glad I don't have it anymore. So me and my daughter,
Don't think.
don't sync because good God. Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
Mm,
That's no, I'm waiting for it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. I don't want hot flashes. That's all I'm asking for is no hot flashes. Otherwise, whatever.
you know,
Like,
it'll be the if you do, it'll be like when we used to fight about the thermostat when I was pregnant, when it
yeah.
was like 50 degrees in this house and you're freezing, but I'm so hot because I'm pregnant.
Oh, yeah. No, Jeff, when if those hot flashes come, the house will yeah, I cannot stand to be hot in my house, and I especially cannot stand to be hot when I'm sleeping. So, yeah, it's gonna be everybody's gonna have their fucking, like, winter
I'm probably
coats
gonna have
on,
my own
and yeah.
blanket underneath
Nope.
all the
Yep.
blankets that we have on the bed.
Screw that. I'm not doing that. That's nope. Uh-uh. I can take anything else, all the other symptoms that come with it, like if I start getting chin whiskers or whatever the hell else comes with menopause that I've looked up, like as long if I can avoid horrific hot flashes, like I'll be okay.
Mm.
Hot flashes are the worst. Ugh,
Yeah, we don't like to be hot.
I don't want to do that.
We don't like to be hot in this
That's
house.
horrible. All right. Let me bring up. This is our girl. She used to be our coach. And
Meg.
my house is set to work.
What is morgue
That's fair.
temperature? Can you clarify what morgue temperature is for me, please?
Freezing is what that is. That's fucking funny.
Because I feel like our house is pretty cold in the summertime. But I mean, are you talking morgue temperature even through the winter?
Freezing. Yeah, I'm hoping not the winter. We're in New York. We get cold. The winter's cold. I just need to get through June, July, August.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it.
We might get to that point where you're gonna have a fan too.
So this is Jen. She was our coach. She's helped us through everything when it has come to CrossFit when we were like even now, screw it. And her coach is Brennan. They're training. I just wanted to throw this up for her. We're super excited. Hopefully we'll get to see her do her what is it, in-person semis
Yep.
or yeah. So
Yep. Yeah,
she
she's crushing it.
she's had
And she just came back from surgery.
yeah, she's had elbow issues, she's had shoulder issues, and she's awesome. She got son in college, awesome husband.
Mhm.
She's a teacher.
She's a coach.
She's a coach.
Yep.
Super cool. So
Yeah.
totally excited to see her do the age qualifiers.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get to have her on. Maybe talk to Brennan if we can. It'd be cool. But she's an amazing woman. She's helped us through a lot, and we're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. Excited for her.
So yeah, we want to see her
Be able to throw down and
get there.
compete.
And
Yeah.
she actually she followed Brennan too. Like she was with Brennan when he was at TTT, and now that he's left, she
That's
she
her
loves
coach?
him. That's her coach. She swears by him, and she went with him. So hopefully we'll get to talk to her. Totally excited for that.
Yeah.
And then what else? I told you the funny 65 and fan all of the time. No, 65? No, I don't even keep the house at 65
No,
right now.
65's too hot.
No, that's hot. Nope.
That's too hot.
Jeff, 32. So we'll go in the middle. Usually usually in the summertime, I have it at like 58, 9, something. Maybe I'm having my hot flashes already. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
we keep it really cold in the summertime. Super cold. Like we're in sweatshirts and sweatpants and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, and then oh, I wanted to pull this up too. I meant to do this on Savon's show as well, but we got into
Chat had a lot of questions on Sev's show.
who?
The chat had a lot of questions.
Oh yeah,
on Sev's
no,
show.
it was I love I love talking to the chat, but this was something that I really oh, you're not gonna let me? Oh, let me, please, thanks. This was on Becky Wise's page. LGBTQ people are under attack, and it's like I totally agree with this. Like, yeah, because you rallied for this shit. and I've said this multiple times, like, you we weren't under a microscope, and now we are under a microscope, and that wasn't some shit that you asked us about. That was not some shit that we were trying to throw out there, you know what I mean? And you wanna call us whatever, racist, bigots, whatever, blah, blah, it's not that, dude. It's really not that. We just were chill, and we weren't trying to push an envelope that was so far that was gonna turn like, I maybe this generation just doesn't remember when the eyes were on us. They were already on us,
Mhm.
and finally now they're not. So, w what were you, like, screaming like, we were fine.
I Getting kids involved awoke a lot of people,
Yeah.
got opened a lot of eyes for a lot of people. And I mean, one of the comments was like, "All you had to do is leave the kids alone," and I think that that is the
I
argument for
a lot of
for
people,
most of us is
dude.
if you just left the kids alone and, you know, you are an adult and you wanna make adult decisions, you know, personal feelings are invalid. You
Yeah.
know, I can say that I think something like this, changing your body and making changes that can are irreversible changes, I personally believe there needs to be an extensive process,
But
extensive counseling. And I'm talking about years of this.
if you listen to Joe Ellis on Sevon's podcast, she said the same shit. Like, she really did. She was like, "You should probably have to go through some sort of, like, counseling or whatever to realize that this is what
It's
you."
irreversible.
I don't know when we forgot that we actually had to figure out that we were gay. Like, forget the trans thing or whatever, but
Mhm.
just the idea that it was like, you didn't just wake up one day and you're like, "I'm gay." There were so many you tried to be straight. You tried to hang up pictures of dudes that I had pictures of Leonardo DiCaprio on my wall. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
granted, he was kind of girl-ish looking back then, but, like, you know what I mean? I've I I tried to do who's the kid from Home Improvement? Like, I tried to like that kid, he was popular back in the day. I went to prom with a dude. I wore dresses, like, I tried to be something that I wasn't for a very long time.
Mhm,
And then I was like, "Hey, I'm not that. Like, that's not what I'm at."
mhm.
But all of a sudden, it's just like, "Hey, if you wake up one day, just be that," and you don't even have like, yes, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, you right.
Mhm.
You are so right, yeah. Um, and it's like there's kind of me I don't know, I again,
The speed of this
it's
is
a good
what
faith
is
conversation, but there was a struggle there, dude. Like, there was
Mhm.
a struggle to be okay with who you were. There was a struggle to that. And if they wanna take away the struggle like, I get it, the struggle part of, like, getting kicked out of your house or the extreme struggle part of what getting beat up or whatever. You wanna take fine, take that all away. I don't wanna see that happen to anybody either. But the mental battle and how you have to grow up and grow into yourself and figure out who you are and figure out, I feel like that's invaluable. I
and
feel like you need to go through that.
and to face your truths and whatever that looks like. You know, it's kind of the same conversation of, you know, you go to a doctor's office and you tell them that you're not feeling good and they run all the tests and they just give you something to treat the symptoms.
Yeah.
But they don't take the time to run the tests to figure out what the root cause of the issues are. And I think that I I feel like everything is so fast where it's like you're having feelings right now. We need to focus on the feelings right now versus slowing down and like
It just took time to
like
get there.
yeah, like taking the time to go through each feeling and peel apart the layers and like, okay, well, where is this coming from? And why is this? And asking more questions and slowing down. Slow down because usually there's something. Usually there's something as to why they feel that way. It's just
I just
give
think
it
I
time.
think that we all had, and I don't know, maybe it's because we were raised by Gen Xers or whatever, but we had to figure it out, and you had to take the time to figure it out, and you had to take the time to, I don't know, have a boyfriend, lose it, lose the boyfriend, have a friend, steal your boyfriend, have a friend, make up some rumor about you so that like, there was all that shit, like all the little notes that were passed around in school and blah, blah, and then it was forgotten about because it's a week later, everybody's on to something else. Like it, we had to go through that to figure out who we were. And we went through 80 million different hairstyles and clothing styles and music
Oh
styles and
god, yeah.
just to figure, you know what I
I
mean? Like,
mean, if
I had
you
to figure out that I
s
love Nickelback. Like, there was this
Oh, I
process
already knew that
that
I
you
love
went through
Nickelback.
to figure out that you love Nickelback. You know what
There
I
was no
mean?
Nickelback hating
I
for
mean,
me. I never nope.
nope,
I was that car that was blasting Nickelback. I did not give a fuck where I was. I've always been a true fan. So,
but, yeah, I don't
Frosted Tips, Kenneth? Oh, yeah,
oh, yeah, yeah, I had that. Yep, Frosted Tips. Hell yeah, baby. You did the, what the fuck is a Lance Bass Frosted Tips look?
Yep.
For sure.
Mhm. Three
That's
Doors
3 Doors
Down,
Down.
all of it.
Yep, look at this
Yep.
photograph. Yes, see?
Yes.
You went through a fucking process when you were little. Like,
Fuck
that's just
yeah.
you who doesn't love Nickel oh, there's haters out there. I don't hide my love for Nickelback anymore, but yeah, Creed, 3 Doors Down, the Jennifer but yeah, all the girls had the Jennifer Aniston haircut. Yeah,
Listen, I went through some phases in my life. I'll just say that. I went through some phases in my life. I used to dye my hair all the different colors. I had piercings.
yeah.
I had my lip pierced. I had dermals. I used to wear heavy duty makeup every single day. Like I am not the person that I am right now because I was trying to hide who I was. Yeah, Taking Back Sunday. Oh, taking
Taking Black
that's not
Sun.
what I yes. Yes. I saw that now.
Okay.
Um but yeah, it takes time. There were so many things that I didn't know how to work through. I didn't know how to talk through. I never went and got counseling for it. And what I did was I tried to just hide myself. And so I did all of that. I was all of that. I was the different hair colors, the piercings everywhere, all that type of stuff, just trying to be yes, kind of. Yes, absolutely.
Not me.
Absolutely.
I was a lesbian softball player, liberal back then. She was
Nope,
goth,
I
babe.
was
Did you go to the emo phase?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, no. Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Also, I didn't have the hair for it, so I couldn't go through the emo phase, but
I mean, all of it. All of it.
but the fact is that all of those things, you can walk back if you don't wanna
Yes.
be emo anymore. You can walk back if you don't like, if you decide you don't like Nickelback anymore or some shit or
Well, no,
whatever.
nobody would say
No
that,
one would
but
do that, but I
nobody's
get it, but you can walk it back. Like,
yeah.
I lived in what were those collared fucking shirts from
Polos.
polos from Aeropostale forever. I lived in that
G
shit.
was very preppy when I met her,
Yeah,
and I was
Avenged
very
Sevenfold, Kenneth.
yes,
Yep,
yes.
yep.
G was very preppy when I met her, and I was very
Yes, I
not.
was. Yeah.
I was very not.
Colleen had the studded belts. Do you remember this? Or maybe,
I had the
I
set of belts, yeah.
yeah, you had studded belts. I had,
Studded
the
belts. Yep.
craziest thing I ever had was the, like, moon pants, whatever those, parachute pants.
Oh, the
I had the
parachute pants,
parachute
yeah.
pants, yeah,
We
for
called
sure.
them trip pants.
Oh, yeah, that's
Well,
no.
in the emo phase, we called them the trip phase.
Yeah, there
The
you
trip
go.
pants.
Steven Flores. I switched from Vans and skinny jeans to Wranglers and boots. Yeah, you can walk all that shit back. Hot top. Yup.
Hot topic, yes.
Hot.
Oh, Steven, you had
Yup. Let's get it. Tyler, what did you have?
that was the most bougie way to say Aeropost I've ever heard.
Listen, listen. Oh, airwalks. I had a ton of airwalks. Aeropostale. How do you say it? Aeropostal?
Oh, I always said Aeropostale.
I say Aeropostale.
Or
Did I just say it with my bad. All right, whatever. Bougie. I'm from Southampton. I don't know what to tell you. I grew up here. What do you want from me?
we
Um,
enunciate.
Pack Sun. Yup. Um,
Yes, but PacSun when it was good.
yeah, Pac Sun started to suck at the end.
Yeah, PacSun when it was good. All that shit now, like,
All
is
the
not
pockets. Yeah,
it's not cute.
and all of these things. Oh, I don't know this one. Is that a
Jenko?
Janko jeans?
You don't know those ones?
No. What years are those? I don't know that. Southern it up. Southern it up.
Pleather pants? I never did the pleather pants.
I didn't do pleather either. What is it? Aeropostale. Aeropostale?
What?
Aeropostale.
Hollister.
I don't know. Some shit. I had
Mhm.
Bango. Yep. Yep. Bongo jeans. Yeah. All these things, like when you look back at them and you're like, I'm not even mad at half the shit that I look back at, but like you can walk all that shit back. This other stuff that's happening right now, you can't walk that shit back if you go down that road. It's just not. You can't.
Mhm.
Oh, they're trying to tell me how to. I don't know. I'll have to. Tyler, you're gonna have to send me a voice memo so I can say it
Mhm.
correctly next time. But DC shoot, yeah, yeah,
I
dude.
had DC shoes and shit, Osiris.
Yeah,
I
Osiris.
had every color Osiris that I could find. Yeah.
And that's the thing is like let these kids go out and have fun. Let them like figure out their own style. Let them figure out what they like. They're supposed to run around with they have these type of friends at some point. They have a different type of friends at some other points. Like they hang out with the jocks, they hang out with emo.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that's what they're supposed to do.
Oh,
Ye-
Sandy, you had Osiris?
oh shoot. Yeah. And Colleen had like the
The
was
high
it
tops.
that was the big gift I bought you. Like you thought that like I don't know what you thought, but when I bought you Osiris for gifts, you were like, "Oh my god, I'm in love." Like that was
I
the
did.
I know.
I did. Voice memo
Oh
is sent.
shit. um wow, what Papa Birch? Garrett, did you look like you came off a different world with Lisa? But yeah, kinda. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's I did look
Yes, Sandy. I lived at Hot Topic and Journeys too.
Journeys, yes. Who was her dude? Who was the leading dude? That was with Whitney. That guy. That guy, my style was bright colors in the shirts and like khaki pants, jeans, whatever. Yeah, kind of. A little bit.
Oh, JC Penny,
Oh,
JC Penny, Sears.
I don't even we
Do you
well
remember do you
Macy's. We had Macy's.
have you ever heard of Ames?
No.
That was a big store up where I lived too.
Ames? Was it
Yeah.
like clothing or
It was
everything?
like a Kmart. It was like
Oh
a Kmart
shoot.
kinda thing, yeah. Mhm.
Ozfest. My very first concert was Ozfest 2001. Oh, dude, did you almost go to I almost went to the 99 Woodstock. Did you almost go to that? I almost went to that. That was almost my first. Um, oh, yep. Look, here they're all coming in. I like Duluth too, though. But that wasn't until much later. I learned about Duluth way later.
Oh, I don't know what that
That was cool. They were cool. Duluth is cool. But yeah. So anyway, that was my takeaway from his show yesterday. It was very cool. I was happy to see it. I think they called him or I think they called her like very reasonable person and she was. Like she was a very reasonable fucking person. And it was cool.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Kenneth, no you weren't. You were only 9 years old for the 99 Woodstock? No way. Dude, you that much younger than me? Get out. Dents, my mom put everything on layaway
Layaway.
at Kmart.
Layaway. I
Fair,
grew up with layaway too. Dense.
very fair. Hey girl, when you coming on? We gotta schedule like a whole show, not just like you popping on for 30 minutes, but a
Mhm.
whole show. Um,
Yeah, layaway.
yeah, I remember that. That was like a commercial for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like you could, it was like, hey, you can get this TV, this whatever, blah blah
Yep,
blah.
put it
You could
all on
do a
layaway.
layaway.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
That was the shit. You felt like you were important because you could go
Yeah.
pick out shit and go on layaway and
But they even did that shit for, like, wedding rings and shit, like, you put wedding rings and oh, no? You don't wanna talk about that? No? Okay. You wanna talk about wedding ring layaway?
that I didn't know about? Sure. I mean
And don't get it twisted out here. I did not put her wedding ring on layaway at all. 0 shot. But she did have I get it. I understand it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not, like, poking fun at it, but, like, times were tough, man, and there was layaway, so it was I get it. Bud Light special at Kmart. Oh, you guys are
Blue Light special, not
Blue
Bud
Light.
Light.
Oh, I was like, when was there that?
Yeah, Blue Light.
Um, okay, yeah, that's fair. All right, what else were we gonna look at? Was that it? We were kinda just checking in.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a if nobody wants a link or whatever to jump on, we're gonna do a I was 5 for okay, I gotta stop, like, saying years and stuff because 'cause I'm getting destroyed. Hey, I proposed over the phone. It's all did you really? You proposed over the phone?
And they've been married
And you've
forever.
been
I
married
love
forever?
it.
That's amazing. Um, that's absolutely amazing. No, I proposed what I kinda tricked you. I made you think it was gonna be one thing, and then it was something totally
Yeah, so you had made plans
different.
that you were because you normally would come up every Thursday and visit,
Yeah,
and then
30 years, that's crazy. That's
so
amazing. Goals. That's goals right there.
so you had said that you were gonna come up then, and then I finished work, and you asked me if I could run over to, Lori's house
Yeah,
after work. There was you're like,
I
"Can"
surprised you, you didn't know I
Yeah.
was there.
Yep, so I went there, and I saw her shoes, and I was like, "Those are Those are her
Yeah,
shoes.
I know,
She's not supposed to
I
be
didn't I
here."
didn't think that through.
Well, your nephew didn't help either.
No, he
Dominic
didn't.
was gonna tell anyways, no
Yeah.
matter what. So, um, surprised me. Then we went to the hotel and we were just planning on getting ready to go out that night, whatever. And then I was sitting in the chair and you um lunged down to tie your shoe and I thought that you were proposing to me then. So I got like excited
Yeah, and then I didn't do
and then
it.
you didn't do it, and then, I don't know, like, what, 10 minutes later,
Yeah, then
the
I did
food
yeah.
service food
Then
or
I did it,
room
yeah.
yeah,
Room
um,
service came, yeah.
because I had a feeling, like, that weekend, the way she was talking where she's like, "Get ready because we're gonna go out one day and, you might just get a little question and whatever," so I felt like it was gonna be she was gonna invite we were gonna go out to dinner, but then people were gonna be there, and then
So,
she
congrats, dude.
wanted to
That's
do it
awesome.
privately, so
Yeah, no, I didn't. Well, because I kinda had a feeling it was gonna be weird, the family was gonna be weird about it,
yeah.
so I just kind of, Steven Flores, my girlfriend, has been waiting 8 years for an engagement ring. I told her it's on the way. Um,
No, it was perfect.
yeah, it was cool.
It was perfect.
And we didn't have the big wedding or anything like that, but, I mean, eventually we will have a renewal, and it'll
Yeah.
it'll be a big thing with
Yeah.
the family that wants to be there for it.
Mhm.
Can we talk about the hat? Oh, I talked about it at the beginning. Yeah, someone sent
You were
him
late, Meg, remember?
yeah, somebody
She is gonna
from
curse me out in the
somewhere
DMs.
someone sent Baby G a, Yankees hat. So he has
Mhm.
that, he's in love with it. We still don't know who it is. And but yeah, if anybody knows who it is or
Yeah.
whatever, and you find out, like, thank you very much. He loves it. He's been wearing it all afternoon. He's super fun. Uh,
Hold on. I took my wife and our dog on a beach weekend trip to propose. Just when I got down on one knee, our dog took a deuce.
oh, damn.
That's support right there.
I mean, damn. Ouch.
Are y'all gonna come crash the renewal?
Oh
Sounds
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like,
What's up, Seema?
oh hey,
What's up, lady?
what's
My
up,
guess is
lady?
Judy.
It's possible. I
Yep.
don't know. I didn't know who to, but
We were trying to think like who are Yankees fans, and I feel like there's so many of them.
yeah. there's a lot of people.
Well, I joked with her. I was like, "Get ready because Bruce I wouldn't be surprised if an Eagles jersey ended up at our
Yeah.
house." And Bruce sent baby G an Eagles jersey because you guys are always back and forth talking about the Eagles.
Oh, this one, 7:30 means 7:30. Girl,
Yeah, I know.
now I just have to come on early every time, like, we post a show only because, um, Keeping It Real has said so many things about us going on early and how you can't trust a podcast that goes on early. And then when we went on Sevon's and we were on early, he was like, "That's how you know it's not Sevon because they're on
'Cause
early
we're
or
on
whatever."
early, yep.
So now I have to go 5 minutes early or something because I just it's just fun.
She's gonna send nationals.
Where's I have no idea where anyone is getting our address. I mean, I don't know. No idea. Didn't do it. My brother, obviously, when he sent us these, because he made these, we thought it was Vindicate, and then
Yeah.
it wasn't Vindicate. And then,
Mhm.
but thank you, Vindicate, for the logo, and thank you, bro, for like sending us some extra sweatshirts. That's fire.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't. He obviously has my address, but I have no idea who. I don't know. I have no idea, but it was cool. It was very nice. Super sweet. Thank you. Um, yeah, that's it. Unless you want me to. Oh, you want to see Cedric the Entertainer? This was kinda I don't know
Oh,
what
uh-oh.
I forgot why I saved this, so this could be
Oh, okay.
uh, here you go. Bobby Brown. They said it looks like Cedric the Entertainer, and now you
Yeah.
cannot see but that's Bobby Brown
Oh, shit.
doing every little step I take.
He loves that song.
That song's amazing.
We'll be there at
Every
the
that
step
but it
of
does.
I didn't know he was still out, touring.
Go ahead, Bobby, but he does kinda look like Cedric the
Yeah.
Entertainer, like, but that's cool. Um
You
I don't
will
know what else I got.
be there.
Oh, this military school lady. I still got a bunch of shit on here. Oh, speaking of,
The real problem is white people. They don't understand us, and they don't want to understand us.
You should tell it to my mother.
Her mother's white.
And to my ex-wife.
His ex-wife is white.
Oh, that's wonderful. I have a cousin like that.
I wasn't talking about your mother, Freddie.
Well, who were you talking about? Every other single white person except for my mother? I guess that white people don't have the monopoly on bigotry, do they, Lee?
boom. And that was
Damn.
like forever ago too. Like it was already that was, I guess, the colorism thing that I'm talking about
Mhm.
that's running rampant all over the place.
Damn.
So, I mean, that's everybody's gonna it's just a mess. It's just such a mess. Like there's no it's insane. Live audiences? Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, they were all making statements back then, but apparently it's not the same statements that they wanna make now.
Oh, I feel like a lot of statements were made.
So, that's cool though. Like,
Mhm.
whatever. You had something to say back then, but you don't have anything to say now. Like, that's fine. Uh, but what else? That's it. I think we just wanted to check in. Short one. Um,
Yep.
I don't know what else. I think
Oh, I will tell you guys this, I almost ruined me and Baby G's 100-day challenge. I almost lost it for us.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, yesterday we did
Anybody else doing that? Or is it's
No,
just
I'm doing it with Bill's gym.
oh,
So
okay,
Inferno's
okay.
doing it. So and I just was like, "Hey, can we just do it together? Like, whatever." And he's like, "Yeah, I would love it." You so the rules are you have to do it and then you have to either send Bill the video or you have to post it on social media to prove that you completed it. And it has to be done before 11:59 p.m. Excuse me, Pacific time. Yeah, that's what he's in this California. So yesterday before G went to bed, we did the movements. And then he went to bed. Well, I had forgotten to post it. So I finished out my night. You and I went to bed, and I popped up at 2:30, and I was like, "Why am I awake?" And I freaked out because I was like, "Shit, did I post the video for us?" And I didn't. So I posted it as fast as I could to make sure that it got make sure that it well, at first I didn't remember what the time difference was. I was like, "Fuck. I've ruined it, but let me post it anyways just so that I have it." So, but then you woke up and I was like, "Wait, what's the difference between California and here?" And you
No,
said
like you got like 10 minutes.
3 yeah. I didn't wake her up at 2:30, but in the morning when she got up, I was like, "Wait, what's the difference in time?" And
I was like, you just made it. You
I
just made it.
made it. So I fixed it. We're still good. Bill had just seen it right before we went live and he was like, "Oh shit. You just made it." I was like, "Yes, I did. I did."
Yeah,
So,
she got credit
yeah,
for
we
it.
got we got the credit because it's their time and we're 3 hours
ahead.
So when I popped up at 2:30 and realized that I didn't post it, I still had 30 minutes to post it for it to count. So, but we're good.
Oh shoot, Tyler Watkins really did send me a voice memo of how to
Oh,
say
did
it. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it right now, but I'm definitely gonna have to practice that shit.
he?
Wait, Steven Flores, you asked us a question, so I'm gonna ask you one after this. You know, I know you ladies are from New York, but what's better, East Coast rap or West Coast rap? Whew. I don't know, dude. I would personally say, and this is probably sacrilege from being from New York, but I absolutely love Tupac, and I love Snoop.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I not to say that I didn't like Biggie. Like I liked Biggie albums for sure. But yeah, I don't. That's tough.
Yeah.
And now that Diddy is Diddy,
That makes it.
I don't know. It makes it harder.
Mhm.
Pause. What
Mhm.
about? But now I want to ask you, Daddy Yankee or Pitbull? I was having this conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and I think you and I had it the other day. But uh, I gotta go, Daddy Yankee.
He's so good.
And
But Pitbull songs are so good too.
but they're all the fucking same.
They are all the same.
Like I also like them. Like
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. They are
Champion West Coast. Yeah,
they are
yeah.
all the same. But I love like
I know he's
Pitbull's
high
music.
energy. But Daddy
Yeah.
Yankee was
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fire.
Uh-huh.
And I just like saying daddy. Pause. But all right, let me go out of here. Let's get out of here before I ruin this shit real quick. But
All right, guys.
no, not Pitbull. Yeah, Standy, thank you. Yeah, no, not Pitbull. Hey, do you guys know that sometimes you're when we go back to watch the live stream, the comments, sometimes I don't know if YouTube's doing, I guess it has to be YouTube, right? Like YouTube will pull your comments down if you like Standy, there was something you said in a show the other day that Sevon pulled up on the screen, but it wasn't in the live scroll. And I just don't know.
Oh,
Like,
that's weird.
I wonder if YouTube just aren't letting like I don't know what I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know.
You have to click all messages. Is that really a thing? Is that why people think people are blocking people? I wonder. I know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out how to use YouTube, guys. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how to use YouTube. Pitbull. Really? Eh. I do like all right. Fine. Okay. Cool. Got it. Fair.
Cool.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Worldwide.
Bye.
You're not
Mr.
wrong.
Worldwide.
That's right.
He makes a lot of money by saying Mr.
Yeah,
Worldwide
man.
on those.
Just like what? Lil Jon? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh God, who used to say
Oh, is he coming? Is that? No, he's
no?
I was gonna say he might be running over here, but I think Lil G is just chilling right now, so I'm gonna let him just chill.
Who used to say So Def.
So Def. Oh,
No.
Most Def.
So Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri.
There you go.
Wait,
I was like, hold on.
There is Most Def though. He was also the dude I love to death.
So Def. Yes, and
And another one. Yep, fair.
Yep. All right, guys.
All right. We'll
see you Thursday.
Come hang out with us on Thursday. We're gonna talk a whole bunch of shit with Ali Shriver. So
Yes.
if you're into that, if not, I know it was probably a live with Lore. Go hang out with her. Like,
Yep.
I get it. It's fire. It's
Yep.
fun. Good times. But thank you guys for hanging out with us.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Deuces.
Bye.